the fascinating world of synesthesia, blending senses. Imagine tasting colors, seeing sounds, or feeling the music. For some people, this is not imagination but a daily reality. This phenomenon is known as synesthesia, a unique and intriguing condition where the stimulation of one sensory pathway leads to involuntary experiences in a second sensory pathway. What is synesthesia? Synesthesia comes from the Greek words syn, together, and aesthesis, sensation, meaning joined perception. It is a neurological condition in which stimulation of one sensory or cognitive pathway leads to automatic, involuntary experiences in a second sensory or cognitive pathway. For instance, someone with synesthesia might hear a musical note and see a specific color or taste a flavor and feel a particular texture. Types of synesthesia. There are several types of synesthesia, each blending different senses. Some common forms include 1. Grapheme-color synesthesia. Individuals see specific letters or numbers in distinct colors. 2. Chromesthesia. Sounds trigger the visualization of colors, shapes, or patterns. 3. Lexical-gustatory synesthesia. Certain words or sounds evoke taste sensations. 4. Number form synesthesia. Numbers appear in specific spatial arrangements. 5. Mirror touch synesthesia. Observing someone being touched causes the observer to feel a similar sensation on their own body. Living with synesthesia. For synesthetes, their unique sensory experiences are typically consistent and reliable. A synesthete who sees the letter A as red will always see it as red. These experiences can be both a gift and a challenge. Some synesthetes find that their condition enhances their creativity and memory. For example, famous artists and musicians like Wassily Kandinsky and Duke Ellington used their synesthetic experiences to create vivid and unique works. I have a friend, Grova, who has chromesthesia. She describes how each musical note produces a different color in her mind, creating a personal light show whenever she listens to music. For Grova, a simple melody can be a visual feast, with each note lighting up in a kaleidoscope of colors. On the other hand, synesthesia can also lead to sensory overload. For example, crowded, noisy environments can be overwhelming for those with chromesthesia, as the abundance of sounds triggers a flood of visual stimuli. Scientific understanding and research. Research into synesthesia has revealed that it might be more common than previously thought, affecting around 4% of the population. Studies suggest that synesthesia is linked to increased connectivity in the brain. Synesthetes may have more cross-wiring between different sensory regions, allowing for the unusual sensory experiences they report. Genetics also play a role. Synesthesia tends to run in families, suggesting a hereditary component. However, the exact genetic mechanisms are still being studied. Interestingly, this condition often emerges in childhood and remains stable throughout life. The broader implications of synesthesia. Synesthesia not only provides a window into the human brain's complexity but also offers insights into perception and cognition. It challenges the traditional understanding of the senses as separate and distinct, suggesting instead that our sensory experiences are interconnected in ways we are only beginning to understand. Moreover, it highlights the diversity of human experience. It shows that the way we perceive the world can vary dramatically from person to person, adding to the richness of human creativity and innovation. Synesthesia is a fascinating and multifaceted condition that blurs the boundaries between the senses. Whether it enhances creativity, poses challenges, or simply adds a layer of color to daily life, it is a testament to the brain's incredible complexity and the diversity of human experience. As research continues, we are likely to uncover even more about this extraordinary phenomenon and its implications for understanding the human mind. For those interested in exploring more, there are communities and resources available, such as the American Synesthesia Association, where synesthetes and researchers alike share their experiences and findings, further illuminating this vibrant and colorful world. Diagnosing synesthesia, methods and approaches. Diagnosis involves a combination of self-reported experiences, consistency testing, and neurological imaging. Since it is subjective and unique to each individual, researchers and scientists use various methods to identify and confirm the condition. Here are the primary approaches: self-reported experiences. The first step in diagnosing synesthesia often begins with self-reporting. Individuals who experience synesthesia may describe their unique sensory experiences to a clinician or researcher. Common questions asked during this stage include: what types of sensory experiences do you have? How long have you had these experiences? Are your sensory associations consistent over time? Self-reported experiences provide initial insights into the individual's condition and help guide further testing. Consistency testing. One of the hallmark features of synesthesia is the consistency of sensory associations over time. For example, a person with grapheme-color synesthesia will always see the letter A as red. Researchers use consistency tests to diagnose synesthesia by assessing whether these associations remain stable. 1. Computerized tests. Participants may be asked to match letters, numbers, sounds, or other stimuli with corresponding colors, tastes, or shapes using a computer program. The test is repeated after a period, days, weeks, or months, to check for consistency. 2. Longitudinal testing. In some cases, researchers may perform follow-up tests after several years to ensure the consistency of the synesthetic experiences. True synesthetic associations typically remain stable over long periods. Neurological imaging. Advancements in brain imaging technologies have provided researchers with tools to observe the neural activity associated with synesthesia. Techniques such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and electroencephalography, EEG, are commonly used. 1. Functional MRI measures brain activity by detecting changes in blood flow. When a synesthete experiences a cross-sensory perception, such as seeing colors when hearing music, fMRI can reveal increased activity in the relevant sensory areas of the brain. 2. EEG records electrical activity in the brain. It can help identify unusual patterns of brain connectivity and activity that are characteristic of synesthesia. Genetic studies. Genetics play a role in synesthesia, as it often runs in families. Researchers study the genetic markers associated with synesthesia to understand its hereditary aspects. While this method is still developing, it provides valuable insights into the genetic basis of the condition. Psychophysical testing. Psychophysical tests measure the relationship between stimuli and perception. These tests can include: 1. Reaction time experiments. Researchers assess how quickly synesthetes respond to stimuli that trigger their synesthetic experiences compared to non-synesthetes. Faster reaction times may indicate genuine synesthetic associations. 2. Stroop tests. Modified versions of the Stroop test can be used. For example, a synesthete might be asked to name the color of a letter that conflicts with their synesthetic color association, e.g., the letter A appearing in blue instead of their perceived red. Difficulty in overriding the synesthetic perception can indicate genuine synesthesia. Case studies and interviews. In-depth case studies and interviews provide qualitative data on the individual's experiences. Researchers gather detailed information about the nature of the synesthetic experiences, their impact on daily life, and any potential challenges faced by the synesthete. This method helps to contextualize the quantitative data obtained from other tests. Diagnosing this condition requires a multifaceted approach, combining self-reports, consistency tests, neurological imaging, genetic studies, psychophysical testing, and qualitative interviews. Each method provides a piece of the puzzle, helping researchers and scientists confirm the presence of synesthesia and gain a deeper understanding of this fascinating condition. As research progresses, these diagnostic methods continue to evolve, offering new insights into the complex interplay of our senses. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Challenges faced by individuals living with synesthesia. While synesthesia can enrich sensory experiences and enhance creativity, it also presents unique challenges. These challenges vary depending on the type and intensity of synesthesia, as well as individual differences in coping mechanisms and personal circumstances. Here are some of the common difficulties faced by synesthetes. Sensory overload. One of the most significant challenges for synesthetes is sensory overload. When multiple senses are stimulated simultaneously, it can become overwhelming. For example, chromesthesia. Individuals who see colors in response to sounds may find noisy environments overwhelming. A crowded street or a loud concert can flood their vision with colors, leading to discomfort or anxiety. Lexical-gustatory synesthesia. Those who taste words might find conversations or reading particularly taxing, as their taste buds are constantly stimulated. Difficulty concentrating. Synesthetes might struggle with concentration, especially in settings with multiple sensory inputs. For instance, grapheme-color synesthesia. Reading can be distracting if each letter or number is perceived in a specific color. This constant visual stimulation can make it challenging to focus on the content. Sound-color synesthesia. Background noise can interfere with tasks that require focus, as each sound may trigger visual distractions. Social challenges. Living with synesthesia can also lead to social difficulties, such as misunderstanding and isolation. Synesthetes may feel misunderstood or isolated if others cannot relate to their experiences. Explaining synesthesia to friends, family, or colleagues can be challenging, and some people may dismiss their experiences as imaginary or exaggerated. Communication barriers. Describing synesthetic perceptions can be difficult, leading to misunderstandings. For instance, a synesthete might struggle to explain why a certain piece of music evokes a particular color or shape. Impact on mental health. The unique sensory experiences of synesthesia can affect mental health in various ways. Anxiety and stress. The constant barrage of sensory stimuli can lead to heightened anxiety and stress. Sensory overload and difficulty concentrating can exacerbate these feelings. Depression. Feelings of isolation and misunderstanding can contribute to depression. Additionally, the mental effort required to cope with synesthesia can be exhausting. Practical challenges. Synesthetes may encounter practical challenges in daily life, such as learning and education. In educational settings, synesthetic perceptions can interfere with learning. For example, grapheme-color synesthetes might struggle with math if numbers are perceived in distracting colors. Standardized tests and traditional teaching methods may not account for these unique sensory experiences. Professional life. Synesthesia can impact professional life, especially in environments with high sensory input. Office noise, fluorescent lighting, or bustling workspaces can be challenging for synesthetes to navigate. Coping strategies and support. Despite these challenges, many synesthetes develop effective coping strategies and find support to manage their condition. Creating a comfortable environment, adjusting their surroundings to minimize sensory overload can help. This might include using noise-canceling headphones, working in quiet spaces, or using specific lighting. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Practices such as meditation, yoga, and deep breathing can help synesthetes manage anxiety and stress related to sensory overload. Therapy and counseling. Professional support from therapists or counselors can provide strategies for managing the mental health challenges associated with synesthesia. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other forms of counseling can be particularly beneficial. Community and support groups. Connecting with other synesthetes through support groups, online forums, or associations like the American Synesthesia Association can provide a sense of belonging and understanding. Sharing experiences and strategies with others who have similar perceptions can be incredibly validating and helpful. While synesthesia can enhance sensory experiences and contribute to creativity, it also presents a range of challenges. Sensory overload, difficulty concentrating. social misunderstandings, mental health impacts, and practical difficulties are common issues faced by synesthetes. However, with effective coping strategies and support, many synesthetes learn to navigate these challenges and lead fulfilling lives. Understanding and awareness from those around them can also play a crucial role in helping synesthetes manage their unique sensory world. Treatment options for managing sensory overload in synesthetes. While there is no specific cure for synesthesia, various strategies and treatments can help manage the sensory overload often experienced by synesthetes, especially in crowded environments. These approaches focus on reducing sensory input, improving coping mechanisms, and enhancing overall well-being. Environmental modifications. 1. Noise-canceling headphones. Using noise-canceling headphones can significantly reduce auditory input, helping synesthetes manage environments with high levels of background noise. Listening to soothing music or white noise through headphones can also create a calming effect. 2. Controlled lighting. Adjusting lighting conditions can help minimize visual overstimulation. Using dimmer lights, natural light, or colored filters that are less harsh can make environments more comfortable. 3. Quiet spaces. Identifying or creating quiet areas in public places, such as libraries, parks, or designated quiet rooms, can provide a refuge from sensory overload. 4. Personal boundaries. Using personal space tools like partitions, screens, or arranging furniture to create a sense of privacy can help reduce sensory input. Cognitive and behavioral strategies. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Practices such as mindfulness and meditation can help synesthetes stay grounded and manage sensory overload. These techniques promote relaxation and reduce anxiety, making it easier to cope with overwhelming environments. 2. Deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing techniques can help calm the nervous system and provide a sense of control during moments of sensory overload. 3. Structured routines. Developing structured routines can provide a sense of predictability and stability, reducing the impact of unexpected sensory stimuli. Professional support. 1. Therapy and counseling. Working with a therapist or counselor can provide valuable coping strategies and emotional support. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can be particularly effective in helping individuals reframe their responses to sensory stimuli. 2. Occupational therapy. Occupational therapists can offer personalized strategies to manage sensory processing issues. They can help synesthetes develop practical skills and techniques for navigating crowded environments. 3. Sensory integration therapy. Although primarily used for sensory processing disorders, sensory integration therapy can benefit synesthetes by helping them become more accustomed to sensory stimuli and improving their ability to filter out irrelevant inputs. Technological aids. 1. Apps and devices. Various apps and devices are designed to help manage sensory input. For example, sound therapy apps can provide calming background noises, while light therapy devices can help regulate visual input. 2. Wearable technology. Wearable devices that provide biofeedback can help synesthetes monitor their stress levels and implement relaxation techniques in real time. Lifestyle adjustments. 1. Diet and nutrition. Maintaining a balanced diet and staying hydrated can positively impact overall sensory processing and emotional well-being. 2. Regular exercise. Physical activity can help reduce stress and improve mood, making it easier to cope with sensory overload. 3. Adequate sleep. Ensuring sufficient sleep is crucial for maintaining optimal cognitive and emotional function, which can help mitigate the effects of sensory overload. Support networks. 1. Peer support groups. Joining support groups for synesthetes can provide a sense of community and shared understanding. Members can exchange tips and strategies for managing sensory overload. 2. Online communities. Online forums and social media groups offer a platform for synesthetes to connect, share experiences, and offer support to one another. 3. Family and friends. Educating family and friends about synesthesia can foster a supportive environment. Loved ones can offer understanding and assistance in managing sensory challenges. Managing sensory overload in synesthetes requires a multifaceted approach that includes environmental modifications, cognitive and behavioral strategies, professional support, technological aids, lifestyle adjustments, and strong support networks. By implementing these strategies, synesthetes can better navigate crowded environments and reduce the impact of sensory overload on their daily lives. With understanding and support from those around them, synesthetes can find effective ways to manage their unique sensory experiences. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.